What's up, everybody? Listen, are you a patient person or are you impatient? Do you find yourself like always trying to rush or hurry up and get through whatever? Um, I see patience as like we're lacking in patience these days. What's up, Markeisha? We're lacking in patience these days. We expect immediate results. Okay, we got a high demand and the supply cannot match the demand. It's so high. Okay, so we have to learn how to become more patient. So, what is patience? The actual definition of patience I have right here is to bear misfortune, annoyance, that one, provocation, and pain without complaint, loss of temper, or irritation. Crazy. We all could build in that area, okay? Because anytime it seems a little misfortunate or as annoying, that's when it's like, like get out of my way, and driving, that's a patience trigger. Like wow, okay. It also says patience is an ability to suppress annoyance or restlessness when confronted with delay, and the thing about patience is a lot of these things is for one, it's within, and two, it's a daily habit. It's a practice. You have to practice this. You have to do it repeatedly. You're not always going to be patient. It's not always going to be. It's really easy to do all these things that stem from within. It's really an easy thing. So, how do you build patience? Okay, for me, to have patience is to be assured in the desired outcome. Okay, it means you know that whatever it is that you want, that result is going to happen. This makes you more calm. This makes you more steadfast. Like, okay, I know that it's going to happen regardless of who's in the way. I'm going to keep going towards it. And that builds patience within myself. I don't have to, I'm not worried, so to say. I'm not restless. I'm not like on edge because of somebody else towards something that I want for myself. Another big, big gem is patience is an exercise in self control. Hello? You have to control yourself. You have to get in control of yourself, okay? Get in control of your emotions. And this will build the patience. This will make it so that, okay, I acknowledge what I'm going through, I acknowledge what's happening, and I acknowledge my position. And the only thing you have control over is yourself. How will you handle it? And being able to look forward instead of just acting out of emotion, instead of just acting or reacting to the situation at hand, you're able to look forward and it's like, okay, how will my reaction, what would it cause? What would it further, would it make things move faster? Would it cause more delay? Would it, prohibit some things? Would it take away the opportunities ahead? You got to analyze these things, and it always goes back to self. You got to be in control of self. How do you build patience, right? How do you build patience? One, reassure yourself in the desired outcome, okay? Reassure yourself in the desired outcome and know that it's coming, okay? This gives you patience. This gives you the capability of being willing to wait. Sorry, guys, all types of difficulties, but being patient, I don't snap at it. Crazy, right? So that's one, is to reassure yourself in the desired outcome and know that it's coming. This will give you patience and you're worth waiting on it. Yeah. Number two, calm down, take a breath, relax. Okay? Relax, man. If it's not life threatening, it's okay. Okay? If it's not life threatening, it's okay. Things happen. People are people. You can't control all aspects of every situation. The one thing that you have control over is yourself. And with patience, when you're calm, things will get to the desired outcome much quicker. People are more willing to help you or attend to you when you're patient with them or the surroundings. I can't tell you how many times I've been at a store where a customer had a problem with somebody else and they're trying to solve the problem, and then you have other customers who's starting to flare up, and I'm the one person that's being patient, like, okay, because I know the problem's going to get resolved. I know I'm going to get out of here, so I'm not adding on to the problem. They're more willing to help me out. I get free stuff, all that type of stuff. Not to say to do it for free stuff, but it comes with it. Number 3, analyze the situation. What's really happening, right? What's really happening? And try to understand. Try to understand what's really happening, what's going on. Analyze the situation. Who's doing what? What's the outcome? What's it towards? How long is it going to last? Go back to the car, to the driving situation. A lot of accidents happen because people are impatient. They don't want to wait. And we're talking about being at a light for a few extra seconds. We're talking about being at a light for a few extra seconds, or, somebody to turn, it might take an extra second, and that just flares you up. And it's like, yo, like, you telling me you don't have the patience to wait a second for this person to turn? Yes, they're turning slow. Yes. But it's a second. You have a second for that person to turn. Even if it's a few seconds. You have that, okay? Number 4, acknowledge what's making you. Said she was rushing to work. Exactly. See? That rush. When you're impatient, you're rushing, you're flustered, you're irrational, you're acting out of emotion, you're reacting out of emotion. It's usually from anger and confusion, and it causes so much more of the negative side of things. It's a side effect. It's a ripple effect of negativity when you're impatient, and that type of reaction is going to continue. That's why negativity spreads so fast. It's easy, So being patient alleviates a lot of that. You can get the desired outcome from other people by being patient with yourself. Right? So you analyze what's really happening and you gain self-control. You just calm down. Just chill a little bit. It's all right. Number 4, acknowledge what's really making you impatient. What's really happening, okay? I know it's similar to the last one, analyze the situation, but now we're going in. What really makes you impatient? I know for me, if I'm moving, I don't like to be stopped. I don't like to be cut off. If I'm in motion, if I'm doing something, I'm busy, I'm handling some type of task or working, I don't like to be cut off. So I acknowledge this. Like, it could be as simple as I'm walking and somebody cuts me off or come stand right in the path of in my line of walking. It's like, seriously, come on, right? Something like that. And it goes back to the car. Like, having patience. Somebody wants to cut me off and then go slow. It drives me crazy. I'm not going to lie. But I always bring it back to myself. Like, okay, I acknowledge that that's can make me feel flustered. But what's really happening and what's the actual solution? I could just go around the person, more than likely. If I can't and I'm stuck, how long am I really going to be stuck here? No more than a minute. This too shall pass. And that's a big thing. Like, it's going to pass. It's all right, right? So, acknowledge what's making you impatient. And if you can acknowledge it, you can only solve a problem once you're aware of it. So, awareness is key. So, once you acknowledge what's making you impatient, I advise you write it down, and then you can visualize it, you can see it, like what's actually, and you can work on that. Like somebody cutting me off. I don't like being stopped while I'm in motion. Alright, so how can we work on this? Now I know, I'm acknowledging it, and I know when it happens, I can foreshadow it, like, oh, that person's going slow, they're probably about to get in my line. I can foreshadow it. Let me get over here instead of there. And I could avoid a whole lot of things that would, prohibit me from moving. So, another thing, this is the last jewel. Stop doing things that aren't important. Time is our most valuable asset. And most of us are impatient because we feel like we don't have enough time to get everything done in a day. So it's like, oh, I gotta move, I gotta move, I gotta move. So you're impatient because you're always moving, always trying to do something. You got too much stuff to do. You got too much on your hands. Alleviate yourself. Prioritize. What's really important, okay? And the things that aren't as important, because everything does not require the same level of significance. I'm going to tell you that right now. So the things that aren't important, go ahead, take that away. Take that off of you. Remove like 2 or 3 tasks that doesn't have to be done, like have to be done. And I'm going to tell you, everything doesn't have to be done. You're just holding yourself accountable, holding yourself to a standard, which is not bad. But if you find yourself impatient and rushing and flustered, then you might need to check your schedule and prioritize some things and get rid of something, because this will give you more time, and this more time will give you more emphasis to do the important stuff. And this will calm you down to let you know that I do have time to actually get what's important done. I build it back in self. You gain that self-control. To close it out, in this world today, it's too fast-paced. Slow down. We have to slow down to speed up, and it's all right. All right. We expect instantaneous results, but anything worthwhile is worth waiting for. You gotta be willing to wait for some things as you're still working. See, that's patience. Patience isn't just sitting down, sitting still, and just waiting for something to come. Patience is, again, knowing the desired outcome that you're working towards is going to come, so you're continuously working, okay? So you're working towards something and waiting on the results to come as you're working. It's progressing. It's in the process. And last thing is, there's too much commotion in the world. Don't get lost in the commotion of the world. Be still. And this will build your patience as well. Okay, thank you for being patient with me. Anybody want to comment? Anybody want to come on? This is your chance to come on right now and share. I appreciate everybody that came. We are now more patient. I'm more patient. I know you are. I hope this helped. Anybody that has had this issue with patience, man, it's a hard one. But you guys are great, and I know you got it. If you need any more furthermore help in this area, just DM me. I got you. It's amazing what you can get out of a conversation, right? Much love. Hey, what's up, man? Thank you for joining in. We're out right now, but catch the replay. All right. Love you guys. Build your patience. Have patience in this high commotion society. All right.